And there she is, Sinead Kerr, second to go in the penultimate group with John. But now, Nikolai Morozov looking on. It's the couple lying in second place. Last year's bronze medalists, Elena Grushina and Ruslan Goncharov from the Ukraine. Straight away capturing the mood of this music, excellent costumes. A lot of that sequence on one foot, making it more difficult to do. Not a lot of speed. But nailing the twizzles, but easier to do them at that slow speed than some of the others who are going faster. But so sharp, good transition of music.
Maybe this time I'll be lucky. Maybe this time he'll stay. Lady peaceful, lady happy, that's what I long to be. Well, all the odds are they're in my favor. Something's bound to begin.
And more difficulty in that lift on one foot going forwards, risky. Staying on one foot, the diagonal step sequence, but very slow. Well, that really was a cheeky performance. I enjoyed it. Wonderful to watch, but you're right there. It was a little slow across the ice. There's no doubt about that. Tremendous presentation, and a lot of thought goes into the costumes in order that they can represent exactly the feel of the music. There's that lift, and there's the Brits warming up. They're going through their original dance off the ice. Good to see. Nicky, I'm just looking down the rules there, and one of the illegal moves is performing the splits. I think you're allowed to, right at the start and the end of the routine, I think you're allowed some leeway in what you can do. I'm sure they wouldn't have put it in during the routine. I think there is a leeway just at the start and the end, introductory and last section. Well, I hope you're right, because it's quite a big deduction if, she is such a tremendous performer. One of the stipulations of the judging rules is that you present out to the whole crowd rather than focus on the judges. I think a lot of the skaters just ignoring that because they just focus on the judges. That is your stage front. That's always what you're looking to. So what's your thoughts on that step sequence at the beginning? It was technically difficult, but you picked out it was slow. So how are the judges going to view that? Well, I think what happens is the technical specialist looks at the content of the step sequence, the difficulty of the turns. They were on one foot, they were doing well-matched, difficult turns, but it is easier if you don't have that speed over the ice.
that does make it more difficult. So it was just notable to me that both of their step sequences were going very slow, and I would have expected them to have more speed. There's a combination spin.
There is, they're pleased with that. Well, the technical score 23.43, and very, very good marks, and as you would expect, these two go to the top of the pile with a total of 102.40. And there's confirmation of that. So Grushina and Goncharov lead now, pushing Hoffman and Elik, the Hungarians, into second place.